I was with my best friend from 19 to 26 years old. That dude was my everything, okay? This is the story that he would tell everybody when they would ask what kind of person I am. We've been together for like 2.5 years at this point, maybe 2 years, and he had gotten signed to Universal Music, an amazing producer, artist, fantastic. And he was living in Vegas, and I showed up at his place in Vegas for the first time since he had moved there. And this man was sleeping on a blow-up mattress. And I was like, there is no way that the man that I love is going to sleep on a blow-up mattress. I had no job at this point. I had just moved to the U.S., was getting my green card. I couldn't work. With the little money that I did have, I went and I bought him a mattress and put it in the back of my Passat, okay? And then proceeded to carry that mattress up 3 flights of stairs at like 9 o'clock in the morning in the scorching Vegas heat. Walk in there, I'm like panting, sweating, dying, because that's what you do when you love somebody. That's the kind of person that I am in a relationship. I will give 100% of myself and the last bit of energy that I have because I love you. That is what a woman does.
Sweetie, what is it you lovely ladies call your significant other nowadays? Oh, right, partner. Well, sweetie, in a partnership, everything is 50-50. You're expected to contribute financially and physically. So you buying him a mattress and carrying it up some stairs isn't something you get a medal for. Unless you want to give him a medal for every time he spent his money on you or carried something heavy for you. Gender equality, am I right?
Yeah, we can talk about how I cooked and cleaned for him and helped him with his business and helped him become a millionaire.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, cut the crap. If you were capable of making millionaires, you'd be a millionaire yourself.
Honey, you're broke!
He became a millionaire because he was an amazing producer artist, as you yourself already said.
Now he lives in a nice penthouse apartment in Vancouver. I don't need to talk about that because I know what kind of woman I am when I show up in a relationship. You want to know I ruined that relationship? We were long distance for a period of time. I went during the pandemic and I was staying with him in Vancouver and something changed. And you want to know what changed? He started watching podcasts like Fresh and Fit. He started listening to content about MGTOW and that man changed.
You know, sweetie, I can't say I'm the biggest fan of Fresh and Fit. I've actually criticized them in the past. But Myron from Fresh and Fit has a saying, you get rich so you don't have to tolerate a woman's BS. And sweetie, if you were living with a millionaire in his penthouse apartment and you were behaving with him the same way you're behaving in this video or on your TikTok page for that matter, trust me, that's a lot of BS that your millionaire boyfriend didn't have to tolerate.
You're goddamn right.
And I would sit across from him and not understand the person that I was seeing. I felt like I was waking up to somebody that I did not know. I am qualified to talk about this. I am qualified to understand the repercussions that red pill content have on men, because the person that I wanted to spend my life with, the person I was in love with, the person I wanted to marry changed overnight because of the content like that. And I see now the men who do watch that content. I hear the things that they say because I would listen to it. I actually started consuming that content because I wanted to understand what happened.
Yeah, you consumed that content and obviously learned nothing.
Just like a woman.
All the men who asked me that question, there's your answer.
Uh-huh. What you brought to his life was a mattress, some cooking and cleaning in a penthouse apartment that you lived in for free, and also a ton of attitude and entitlement. Are you really surprised your millionaire boyfriend was like,
Stop moving your stupid mouth and get out!
Now, sweetie, let me give you some red pill wisdom. A millionaire has access to women who are more attractive than you, all competing with each other to get access to his money. So, if you give him any kind of crap, he'll replace you in a heartbeat with a more compliant model.
How dare!
But look, I get it. You're salty because you think he owes you marriage, probably without a prenup because you were with him when he was broke, and you think those mean old red pill podcasters rewired his brain and stopped him from giving you what you're owed. But the truth is, sweetie, a man doesn't need Fresh and Fit to get red pilled. when this exists.
Girl was like, you flying me out, but what does that come with? It comes with
bedroom activities.
I don't care if you're flying her private, putting her up in a 5-star hotel, and then taking her to Louis Vuitton. Let's get one thing straight. No woman owes you a goddamn thing.
Well, sweeties, I don't care if you cooked for him, cleaned for him, or bought him a mattress. Let's get one thing straight. No rich man owes you a fucking thing.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold